Alright guys, today you're going to be taking the data that we collected yesterday in class about inherited traits, and using Microsoft Excel, you are going to put that information into a spreadsheet and create a graph out of that. So the first thing that you need to do is go to the Start menu, and you need to open up Microsoft Excel. In the bottom left hand corner, click on Start, choose All Programs, and all your programs are in alphabetical order. Scroll down till you get to the one that says Microsoft Office. Click on Microsoft Office and you need Microsoft Excel. Once you get into Microsoft Excel, the first thing you need to do is go ahead and put in traits, because this is what we were observing yesterday, and there were only two possible answers for your class, yes and no. You then need to put all the traits in order, all 16 of them, in the correct order, so that way when you turn it in, the chart will look correct to me. I'm only going to demo here with the first 5 traits. So the first 5 traits were detached earlobes, then hitchhiker's thumb, we had roll my tongue, dimples, and right-handed. You'll notice right away that the traits extend over into the column for yes. It's very easy to fix. If you'll put your mouse between A and B, right there on that line, and double click, it will automatically make column A the correct width that you need it. Here's where I'm going to put the number of yeses that were for my class. The info that I have here, I'm going to put in 11, 5, 13, 5, and 12. On the nose, I have 4, 10, 2, 10, and 3. Please make sure that you're using all 16, and please make sure that you are using the correct data for your class. The next thing that you need to do is, using your mouse, click and hold and select all the data. You're going to go to the Insert button, and you're going to choose Insert a column, which is the same as a bar graph. Please just choose the 2-dimensional column. You do not need to choose anything else. And boom, Excel's going to make the graph for you. It's that simple. Now the first thing you'll notice right away is that my version of Excel is slightly different than the version you have in front of you on your computer. Mine is newer. So right now I'm going to start playing a YouTube video that gives you the correct tutorial of how to insert the graph using the Microsoft Excel 2003 version that you're currently running on the computer in front of you. Please make sure you follow these directions that the gentleman will give you from his video.
So Excel can create a chart, and all I have to do is click Insert, Chart, and it'll pop up a dialog box that asks what kind of chart I would like to make. And that depends on the type of data that you're analyzing. In this case, I'm going to use the column chart, which seems to be the most common one. I'll hit Next, and pops up a new window, and this right here is a preview of what my chart will look like.
One thing you guys want to make sure that you do is, whenever you are making the title, please make sure the title is worded correctly as we would use in science class. Please make sure your X and Y axis are labeled correctly. And please make sure after you type the title, just go ahead and put your name in parentheses. This way when you print it off, it will have your name on it and nobody else can turn in your paper claiming it is theirs.
And the next dialog box asks for labels. So the chart title, I can put TV sales for 2008. The category x-axis, which is the horizontal axis, which is time, which would be months. The y-axis, or the vertical axis, would be the number of TVs sold. I'll go ahead and hit Next.
Okay, right now stop before you go on. What he's going to have you do is he's going to choose to insert the chart as an object in sheet 1. There's nothing wrong with that, except what I would like for you to do is choose the other option that he does not choose. I want you to insert the chart as a new object on a different page. So choose the other option that he does not select when you insert your chart. This will put your chart on a different page. You can then right-click on it and choose to print.
And now it asks Do I want to create a new sheet in my workbook, and I can name it, or I can just enter it as an object in the current spreadsheet, or in the current sheet that I have open, which I'll go ahead and do, and I will hit finish. And here's the chart that I created.
Now that you guys know how to create a graph using Microsoft Excel, you're going to do the exact same thing using the information I have provided in the blog, which is the whole Bears team data that we collected yesterday. It's going to be all the students and all the classes, so you're going to make another graph. Please insert it as its own graph on its own page. Same thing, make sure your name is on it. Please make sure you right-click, print, and also turn that one in to me. Once you have turned in both graphs, please continue with the assignment on the blog. I hope you guys have enjoyed learning how to use Microsoft Excel to generate and create and make and use graphs.
Yeah, 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 yeah!